I am alive again. Probably not. What is this? DRM software. Digital rights managed. Oh. Well, not really matter. Yeah. Kinda. Yeah. Manjaro. Good operating system. I'm actually using it sometimes. Let's do another one. Manjaro disappeared. Zig. Language I've used really recently. Make a game or a game jam. Wow, so loud for me. Anyway, why is it rolling back? I will enter install generate config option container. NixOS list generations and not profile generations, system generations. NixOS rebuild list generations. Oh, it's a pull request. Did it get merged? No, it's still open. It's a shame. How do I list my generations? My life. Oh, I can do nix space store space receive. What? I've always used nix dash collect dash garbage. Interesting. This has nix profile. Oh, profile current system. Like system. Okay, wait. Oh. Version 68, no changes. What do you mean no changes? Sudo NixOS rebuild switch. No way you're not giving me a new generation. Because Helix is getting deleted by itself again and again. I don't understand why. Like when I reboot. Feels like generations don't save. Wow, it lags. Those are lags. How do you have so stable frame rate? It lags crazy. Oh yeah. Nix rebuilding. Come on, what are you fetching? I've built this generation couple of times by now. Come on. Field. Okay, OS prober. Why am I updating grab? Oh wait, yeah, grab also doesn't appear for some reason. Maybe that's because I'm using systemd boot sometimes. I mean most of the time. Okay, list history. 68? Why? It's not 68, it's 69 now. 0702. It's July 3rd. I don't understand it. I mean, Helix now works. Okay, so expression mode, and let's also do this. Or how did I? Wait, no, wrong. I wanted to split vertically. It's opening parenthesis. Okay, now we're talking. So yeah, get back to it. Okay, we have blocks, and I guess the category for the warning unreachable code is generic. Potential bugs unreachable code. I mean, just potential bugs unreachable code. The warning by default will be changeable, and yes, I'm in Helix. I need to remember this. If expression. I did metadata for it it was the first thing, because ternary operators wanna have custom metadata. Function call, yes, this is kinda hard. Maybe like store the fact that it's a compiler intrinsic if it's a function call sometimes, or like an operator overload. I'm not sure. But yes, this is the kind of IR that supports operator overloading. Amazing. Yeah, metadata. Branching. Okay. Shift text. Derivative. Do not press X. Derivative. Debug. Okay. Data is a box of dynamic, which will be a call metadata. Yeah, I should. Oh, I should really change it. What did I do? Oh wait, I did. I undid it. Dynamic of call metadata. And now we have some stuff here owned. Yeah, of course, metadata. Infer types, get type, finish and check types, report type error. Yeah, function argument mismatch, function call argument mismatch, or whatever. 2 errors in fact, 3 errors in fact, but actually 2 because this will be a to do. What is our hash type? Of expression. Function pointer, else if type is an error. What? Oh, if it isn't an error. Okay, this makes more sense. Much more sense, in fact. Okay, let's copy another. Oops. Branching. Let's copy another diagnostics from there. Okay, we have here. Okay. So this is a diagnostic. Is it Control or Alt semicolon? Okay. So this will be which one? Argument count mismatch. Let me just take this line. I'm not used to this. Maybe not the whole line. Okay, so and then do R. Wait, no, capital R. Okay. Mismatch function. Hey, function. Function. Oh, how do I do this? I need to clone an expression. Oh no. This is kinda annoying. I mean, types also contain references. But the function can self-reference itself. Oh, I don't know. This may cause a problem. Let's go from the top to the bottom. Wait. Does this fall into type checking? I think it does. Call argument mismatch argument count match. See, if I do T enter here, okay, it works. Nice. Argument count mismatch. All of okay, so expression expected not okay, so we'll have, let me rename also this, argument count mismatch. Okay, so this will be expression what do we call it? What am I? Stamp the public expression. Oh wait, it's not C++. Writing C++ kills me. No. Okay. Count of even documents. Actually, we might use tuples for this. I'm not sure. Let me think. We might use tuples. I can do like this song. Anyway, we might use tuples for arguments. but I don't know. Refactored later, I think. I mean, not even 1.0 here. Not even beta. Public. Even. Of or number, should say number of expected arguments. Public expected 32, or what is it? Usize, whatever. Expect yeah, usize it is because it's a vector. Oh, CAW. Usize. Expected arguments, but it's given number of given arguments. Okay, let's do. Wait, I haven't even declared metadata. Declare it, please. Trait. Call metadata. We're gonna end diagnostics later. I mean soon. Action call. Hey. Infernix 7. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name. I have a mouse, but I prefer keyboard. I also have a live mouse, but I'm not gonna talk about this on stream. Function call for no name, and those are just mice, multiple of them, and they are not really invited. We have named birds, but they live like 100 kilometers away from mice in the other house. Let's see. Function call. Wait, it's front end metadata. Front end metadata for a function. Function call. Okay, we have our meta. We have a function call, right? Oh, yeah. How could I forget? Where expression? What's your expression? Wait, I can do this. Nice. Maybe I should be louder. I mean, I probably should be louder. For some reason, I can't. I can talk to people. Talking is hard. I feel like over past couple of months, my pronunciation went worse. Simple. Oh, and right now you can't compile with the warnings. Warnings are considered critical. But I mean, I can code so you can compile with errors easily. Okay, function call still works. PC. Let's now write another diagnostic here. Diagnostics. Wait, not fan. Argument count Does it give me an error immediately? What? Mismatch. Like blinks. It blinks when I delete whatever. What? Why? What is argument count mismatch? Oh yeah. Oh wow. I'm probably forgetting how to do this. I'm branching QTD. Oh, it doesn't work, unfortunately. I didn't fix it. Because I should use a better library. I mean, we can look up QTD manually somewhere here. The question of the day is, why are you watching me? Good question. Let's do it manually. Okay, so yeah, I need to add docs. We love writing documentation. And why is it erroring about some strange dynamic stuff? Cannot be shared between threads safely. Involved with other people's. Yeah. Well, what I'm working on right now is a compiler, and I'm so not entertaining. But also I'm sometimes working on my overlay, which is interesting. You can write a command, summon a soft body. Oops. I can try to play basketball with it. Wow, lag. Ow. Why does it lag so much? I mean, probably because preload. We've got some plushes, different plushes. We've got groups, we've got random plushes. Come on. Go through. We can do peek commands. This is quite a rich bot, and I migrated all commands from my Rust version of this bot to a Godot version. So there's peek games, for example, or game. I think. Wait, what? Oh, did I implement peek? I mean, it was a thing, definitely. I think no, I didn't. But yeah, you can do a specific plushie. Oh, for example, whatever comes to my mind, Rust. Or even better, Microsoft Java. The best ones are the most I remember name that remembers the best. Blender is not here, which is actually a good one. I should add Blender. There are a lot of plushes missing, to be honest. Peek. Okay. Yeah, timeouts. Then we have where's peek plush instantiate. Okay, and here I'm doing groups. Okay. I don't remember how did I do groups. Groups. Oh wait, I don't even fill them? Really? Get aliases. Okay, let's take one plushie, which by the way there are 88 plushes. I was adding them manually again and again. There are some. There's a lot. There are languages. Oh, what did I just do? Can I undo this? There are languages, there are streamers, there are applications, operating systems, and a whole lot of different stuff. Yeah, we've got groups. I mean, I can't continue without peek command. I mean, fine, distro isn't implemented. Distro command is lost, but peek command is something I should really keep. Okay, groups. I mean, overlay is on GitHub. Well, this version isn't really on GitHub yet, but the old version is on GitHub under MIT license, if I remember correctly. Oh wait, I think it's actually MIT or Apache 2.0. So I mean, you can use it if you figure out how to set it up. And to do this, you'll need to go into your code and, I mean, not your code, my code, and find where I import private keys. Totally steal some of my information because I probably left some here, and replace those paths. Config. So we have aliases. We also have groups and for group in splashy config get value groups. Groups. I'm from Belarus. Belarus. I don't know how to pronounce it in English properly. Some people pronounce it as Belarus. Some with E with accent on E. Some say Russia, but it's not Russia. Those are different countries. Yeah. What would you guess? Where I'm from? Groups of. Oh. Can I do get or? Okay. I am so unfamiliar with GD script still, even though I've used Godot for some projects. Object get or. Oh wait, why would I do this when I have built-in documentation? Dictionary. Dictionary. Oh hey, Fern of Sigma. I definitely wasn't expecting you to come over here. I mean, I didn't expect anyone to come to the stream. Right now I'm trying to fix my overlay because I forgot to implement speak command while migrating. Race and stuff. Do we get or default? Oh wait, it's not Rust. I mean, people follow other people, but I use a very specific system. On all my social media platforms, I heavily use notifications. So once Twitch sends me a notification, I open my browser and immediately type URL of the streamer. Or in YouTube, I use notification list. From Rust to Godot. Well, I am using GDScript, but I mean I've decided to use Godot. Well, or at least try it out. Because in Rust, loading plushes takes forever. Here, loading plushes freezes the overlay, which is not ideal. Also, but here I have some more. Yeah, I guess it's frozen. Wait, or where is it? Wait, what? I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe it caught a plushie that's not loadable. I don't know. I mean, plushie without arguments is returning iterators. Oh, returning impl iterator. There is in Rust you can do. How do I showcase it? Give me Kate. Quickest one. In Rust, wow, light scene. People got blind. In Rust you can do fn something, and it can return a concrete type. It can return impl iterator, like item, which is called a generator, and I didn't know that it's a special syntax. So like impl doesn't really work for, maybe it does for other traits, but I don't think it does. Yeah, and you can also do impl future output. But shorthand for this is just async fn, which in my compiler I am going to try implementing effect systems. Well, I don't really make functions like that. When I need to generate something, like when those will be useful, what do I use actually? I don't know, channels I guess? I mean, no, I can't just spawn a thread if I want to send something on demand. Maybe like store all to array. Web scraping. I don't do web scraping. I don't do anything except game development, compiler development and stuff like that. And tool development also. Because I sometimes make tools, like CLI tools or GUI tools. I made an editor, a level editor for a custom game engine, not really game engine, on an ESP32. So many iterations of that. Anyway, we have has, not to be confused with hash. So returning string slice and only reallocating when I need to. If groups has group, if not group equals an empty array, then we do group dot push, or what is this? Append. I mean, I think those are both are valid because it is a file name. Okay, then we have groups. And also I should do same thing, but I'm lazy. Kinda lazy. No quick. Wait, no. Why no? Quick command and just pick. So if there is a group, and I can do groups. I don't like the fact that JavaScript has type hints, but I can't do generics. I can't do array of, or like dictionary of strings to arrays. I can just do dictionary. This is like, why? This is so annoying. Okay. It's like Go. Wait, I've used Go. I've tried Go. It's like Python. I've tried Go. Go has type inference and static types. What are you talking about? Pick a random, I think it was called. See, if this was a dictionary of arrays, I could just get some suggestions. Yes, this should work theoretically. Hopefully, maybe. Let's reload the overlay. Boom doesn't do crazy generics. I mean, Rust. In Rust you have traits, and this makes generics crazy. By the way, over the, like 2 days ago, I was participating in the game jam. I've tried Zig. A big game. Let's do languages. Wow, it works. But so much lag. Also, for some reason, overlay boundaries don't set up correctly. The game jam went, well, how do I say it? Let me go lazy way. Just click on the links. Well, I made a game. I actually think more experience in art than in game dev than in like in Zig. But if we go here, also I've tried a new animation technique from the developer of Astortion. I don't remember what his YouTube channel is, but if you Google Astortion, you'll find him. And this technique is very interesting. I'm gonna talk about Zig soon. So basically, you have textures. So I have textures, and I'm mapping a texture onto another texture. So basically UVs for textures, which allows me to do some interesting animations. Also, I've used LDTK, Simple Export, because Zig doesn't have LDTK. And I've used, as we can see here, I've used Relib because I'm so familiar with it. And of course, yeah, that's a cool way. When at the very beginning of the jam, I've set up Zig, I've compiled it for the web, and I ran Zig with Raylib, with mscripten on the web. But at the very end, 1 hour before the deadline, I couldn't compile it for some reason. I mean, I could compile it, but it was crashing due to out of memory. I ended up like opening mcc.zig somewhere on my hard drive inside the library and hacking some more options. -s allow memory growth, for example. I mean, it's fine. You can see it here. I didn't even export for Linux or Windows because I was lazy. It works. I mean, FPS could be a little better. It's set to 60. I don't know why it's capping at 58. Yeah, here you can see animations, and later in the game, the base colors change, and animations are the same. You can't jump in this game. Well, I've looked at some other games. I saw so many interesting stuff, so much interesting stuff. So yeah, see, wheel changed, and now if we drown, animation is the same, but the texture persists. So I found a platformer with Mario-like physics and collisions. I liked it so much, but it was lagging. It's like every death you do, its frames per second drop twice. Well, this may be very loud. Can't really see, can't really... Can you hear the music? It is here, it is playing. Rendering. I mean, rendering of what? This rendering is rendering this texture thing. This rendering could maybe improve. So basically, I'm just rendering to a frame buffer using those UVs. I could use shaders theoretically, but I'm not sure how to. And it's a game jam, come on. You can just write this once. Yeah. I liked Zig. I liked its concepts, but this is verbose. Like, this is incredibly verbose. Like, sometimes I have to write s and then int from float, for example, just to cast a type. Zig's type inference is, well, horrible. You can't just s in Zig. Oh wait, by the way, Zaka6, welcome in. At int from enum. What? At int from enum is a thing? I mean, I haven't used enum in the whole game. By the way, there is like this thing, you can do dot star to dereference. I haven't used it once. I don't know. I mean, I have used arrays and I have used pointers, some pointers, but for some reason I never had to dereference it. Like dot operator just works when you access a field, which is like in the middle between Rust and C, kinda, to me. Well, actually, Rust is more similar to C than Zig in this case. Built-ins and Zig. Built-in functions. I mean, yeah, those are like compiler intrinsics, which I actually like this idea. Also, anonymous structs. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool addition. Type inference lags also because we have this. So this is a function. This is not a generic struct. This is a function returning an anonymous struct, basically. So you can't infer this type because it's not a generic. I mean, maybe you can, but it's not implemented. Also, for loops, for some reason, I mean, for loops in Zig are, well, I didn't find a way to do mutable for loop. That's one point. Another one is why ranges are forced to be usize. Where is casual wait? Wait, yeah, in Zig you have to write this type after the function. You can't skip this. For some reason I can't. Wait, pointer. For some reason I can't have a range. I only can have a range of usize. I can't have a range of signed type. I have no idea why. This would help so much. This would help so much in collisions. Yeah, C# is already loaded. I guess that's why it's so fast. When using anonymous structs, opaque types. I mean, you can do any opaque. I have any errors, any error, for example, here. It's basically opaque type. Yeah, it reduces the complexity, but for loops in Zig are so limiting. Also, fun thing is, if I find here, all string operations are in std_mem and can be done with any type. I guess this is to account for strings with UTF-8, without UTF-8 and stuff like that. Also, C strings are arrays that end with 0 terminator. This syntax is just to tell that array ends with 0. Or at least that's what I read somewhere online. Yeah. Allocators. I kind of like the fact that allocators are so controllable, but at the same time, this is... at the same time, the fact that I need to pass allocators everywhere is kind of annoying. Also, absence of destructors. I have to write the init manually. But I mean, that's just language design. I kinda miss overloading operators, but I mean, C doesn't have that, so why would Zig? And a lot of stuff, a lot of languages don't have operator overloading. Yeah. Well, what else can I say about Zig? I have a whole conversation in the text file in the chat of this streamer. Well, basically, I had a big conversation about this. How does the array list work with types that need init? Oh, I actually didn't think of that. No drop trait, no nothing. Yeah, manual destructors. Yeah, Zig misses destructors, I think, but I mean, the fact that Zig is a simple language, it targets simplicity, and so basically the whole language is built on top of itself. For example, generics are provided using functions, compile time functions. I also very like their comp time stuff. Very few of them. But yeah, this was a fun experience. Also, I felt the fact that With game engines, this game jam would have been so much easier. You don't have any inferences in your language. In my language, I have Hindley-Milner type inference. I mean, in my compiler. My compiler. I mean, I worked a lot on type inference. I have basically my compiler is basically a type inferencer. No compilations, inference. Oh, interface. Any interfaces? Oh wow. Interface, you mean traits or abstract classes? Those three terms mean the same thing. I mean, abstract classes are a little different because they can house values. At the same time, interfaces in TypeScript are... Well, I can't even say that they are abstract classes because they're basically normal classes. But I mean, yeah, interfaces... I don't have that in my compiler, but I am planning to do something about it because right now I have operators. If I open like binary, wait, operator. So here we have a binary operator. See what Python uses protocol. With what protocol? I haven't been following Python since I unfollowed mCoding YouTube channel. Basically, I don't know why I unfollowed them. mCoding is a cool channel with some interesting tips on YouTube. I mean, that's the kind of content I want to watch. So in type checking in the operators, I have this to do because later it should depend on. So operators should be implemented for like. Come on. For operators would be interfaces or traits in the future. So I'll have operator overloading natively, and so I'll have a way different type checking. A base class for type hinting interfaces. Oh, I saw about. I mean, I saw some information about the alternative to ABC. ABC is what? I mean, I saw that Python uses square brackets, and I think something about the fact that generics are one letter. Also, abstract base classes. I mean, Python has. Oh, Python. In Python, you can extend object, and there's a lot of different things with it. Like meta classes. Python is a weird language. Type hints. .3.12. Wow, so ahead of me. Like, what Python did I start with and ended up using for my most projects? 3.8, I think. Lyrics are a lot better than what they used to be. I mean, I'm not really looking for what Python does. That's basically how generics work. That's all I know. I think I actually used them. But, oh wow, colon equals, ow. Why would dynamic languages introduce type checking? I don't know. I don't think I have used type hints in Python, to be honest. Like for my projects personally. Because Python is a dynamic language. And well, having IntelliSense is nice, but I kinda don't feel it. Type hints are breaking, and like I write types only if they are enforced. Well, my Godot code is full of types, and again, no generics. And I don't know why actually. I've decided to use type checking, type hints, for some reason. But I personally I'd prefer maybe C# for this project. But at the same time, C# is not supported for the web. Like I feel C# as a more programming language than GDScript. For some reason, I don't consider GDScript a full programming language. Yeah, VC. Where am I? Call. Yeah, diagnostic. Argument count mismatch. Callback. Mismatch error callback. Why not a full language? You mean GDScript? I don't know, I feel like GDScript is more of a toy language. For some reason. It feels limiting because classes are... well, yeah. You can't declare like a structure class, and types... There is type hinting, but it's so... weird. It's like, it's not full. And to infer a type, you write colon equals. Why? I actually don't understand why colon equals. Is it to not break compatibility? I mean, I guess that's so normal equals can be used with dynamic typing, and colon equals is inferring type. And I guess this is actually two operators, and type is expected here, but there is no type, so it's considered an unknown type wildcard, which I actually have a wildcard type. Plushy, where is one? Why it doesn't work? I actually don't understand. Every time I write plushy, it works. Like, why? I mean, maybe you have 7TV, which adds an invisible character to the end of the command. I mean, it still should work. Bullying. Why is it two Gentus? Why is it Gen2? Rigged. I've removed the ability of typing multiple of them, but if I would add it anyway, I would separate them with a semicolon. Oh, wait, John Carroll, hey. He haven't streamed for like 3 or 4 months now. Like, actually... actually, being bullied. Everyone can have a plushie. Except for Enfernex 7. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Like, why? On command. Into message. Restart it. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it freezes once I type. Ow. Okay, now you got one plushie. What? And they all fell off because for some reason colliders didn't work. Like, I don't know, word boundaries. I have them set up properly, but for some reason they don't work. Sometimes. At the beginning. So I have to resize a window. New Vim, which I have switched to Helix, which I also have here. Can I do? Come on. Counts. I'm gonna take it to the count as counts. Yeah, I don't see any extra characters here. Like, why? I mean, I would understand if you had 7TV, but 7TV should stop after you type one. Like when you type one plushie, 7TV would add a null character or whatever invisible character, and then after the next message it will remove this character again. This actually tricked me, but like if you type plushie and then something after that, you'll get a specific one. So actually I don't know if without the space it works, but let's see. Oh, it doesn't. Oh yeah, if you don't if actually, yeah, it doesn't work if you have not a space here, another character. I don't know how my code base works. It means 7TV still, it stops after one, it cycles, so you can bypass a limitation. I don't understand what's wrong. Actually, come on, let me copy this command. What? Why? What's wrong? I actually don't understand. I mean, there is cooldown, but it's short, I think. Where is boot? Plushie. Oops. Plushie timeouts. I mean, it's just what, 10 seconds. Rust? There is Rust. There is Rust. Here it is. And I mean, I don't understand why my overlay works for me only. I mean, I can try printing on timeout. Timed out. Wait. And let me remove message. At least now Godot version doesn't have to load 88 plushes at the start and like lag for like 20 minutes straight. I mean, I don't have a limitation because, well, I hard-coded myself here. SFML, come back. You're a good library. I can actually recommend this library. That's what I started my game dev journey with. I mean, I've used raw OpenGL with Windows API first, which was like GL begin and GL end. But then I've used SFML, which still was GL begin and GL end, then SFML for 2D graphics, and then I think I wrote my own library. I also used Java between them, like Java, Gpanel, and custom rendering on that. Do I also add a bot that also bans this automatically? I don't even have my dashboard open. I mean, I banned them before, but I think maybe just timeout, because those might be real people. I mean, I can't even delete this message. Reply and pin. What? Why? Time out.
Будь за пультом и включай треки так, как хочешь. Со Spotify Premium альбомы и плейлисты можно проигрывать в любом
Oh,
порядке.
message got deleted, nice.
Рекламных пауз. Только музыка, без ограничений.
Deleted by moderator.
Баннер, чтобы узнать подробности.
I wonder if it deletes all the messages. Anyway, compile. Anyone also wants to try Plushie again? And see if you get timed out? Or that? Orange Pie logo. Haven't actually used Orange Pie, nor I seen it. I saw Raspberry Pi. I have a Raspberry Pi 3B, no plus, and I also used Raspberry Pi 4, and I also saw some clones of Raspberry Pi, like not as famous as Orange Pi, but yeah. There's also Nvidia Jetson Nano, and for that I have plushy Nvidia. What's wrong? Cannot be shared between threads safely. What? Oh, is it because expressions? Wait, what? Wait, what? Assignment metadata? Operator. Assignment meta data. It is declared through declare metadata, so it should be thread safe. Dynamic low. Oh, it's yeah. It should be thread safe. So it should be send. What? I actually don't understand this error message. Why? Send between threads safely. Plus send. I mean, I have send. I have send boundary here. When I declare it rate. Why? Like this trait is declared through declare metadata. Can I actually inline macro. So it has send boundary. I actually don't understand why it doesn't compile. Wait, or cannot be shared is a sync. Is it a sync? Just cannot be shared. Safely. Is it send or sync? Because for send cannot be send. Yeah. I mean, I don't need the mutex. What do you mean? Why? Cannot be shared between threads safely. I mean, it is constant. I mean, it's not really. Hey, come on. What? Helix? Oh wait, I was focused on my overlay. This happens sometimes. Why would you need it to be send, sync, whatever? Why would you need it to be mutable? Do I also constrain? Oh, where is it? Sync IR mode. I think it's here. Where's my macro? Do I also constrain it to be sync? I guess I do. Not that I really like to do this. It's probably gonna break. Well, actually, it seems like it's compiled. World. Yeah, it compiled and runs what? I mean, I don't actually know why I considered. I mean, I remember something about if it's behind the mutex, then it should be mutable, and if I want it to be mutable, it's probably like should be put under mutex, because like sync is something special. Anyway, edit. I need to edit and add the error message. Oh, which one? This one. Expression, signature args, inner args, arg span, signature arg span. Oh, I also need to add some labels here. This will be args span, and then we'll have a label. Well, actually, oh, here is where problem comes. Here is where problems come. We need multiple sources. Yet multiple files. And that's all labels refer to the same source file. Yeah, literally my problem. It defines location. Fairmount, yeah. Error the definition. Controversial change. Need to diagnostics visually. Yeah, I've read through all of this before. Yeah. No, I mean, multiple files is so, it's not niche, it's very important. It's a very important use case. I mean, I don't want this to be, I mean, yeah, sure, but having like multiple, combining multiple files and all this stuff is, yeah. What do I do now? What do I do about this now? I mean, I'd prefer a related errors approach, but I mean, this is terrible. I'd agree with everything except this. Every place. Because functions are actually can be defined way outside. And same thing for probably types and other symbols. Okay, so this will be all the arguments. Label expect b equals of this span of them. I mean, maybe we could store somehow in the source span the source, which is basically what I am doing. 30 tough. I still don't understand did they add source offset like that. See, maybe I'd fork it and just add to source offset also like a file. Source, like have a main file and then outside labels. I mean, I might make a pull request, but I think they're gonna reject it because none of my ideas will be as good enough to keep the simplicity expected because of this span of the signature signature span. And let's make it an option of source span because it might not be. Well, actually, right now it has to be, so I think it's worth keeping. Make it an option later. Well, actually, I don't know. Okay, and fine. We have arcs and signature arcs. Metadata argument count mismatch type inference, which is basically everything, and argument count mismatch expression self expression clone. You have to clone here. Expected signature arcs length given arcs length what was self arcs inner length. Actually, why inner? We can just do length probably. I actually don't understand why inner here. SRC. Okay, let me format it first. Make it formatable at least. Okay, now it's formatted. Source is wow. Those pop-ups. Self args span named source. Self args span and span. Then not self but signature args span. I mean, this doesn't really work, but I guess have to do this. I mean, this seems very simple to implement. It's just a vector of like, imagine you having here not just a source span but like full source span or something like that, and when you render it, you just, after everything else, you just render multiple of those, and that's all. What's wrong here? Oh, it actually does on hover, like when I put my cursor on this, it shows me there. I thought I had to do this. To use diagnostics list. It's kind of loud. Close all of this. Actually, leave Twitch. Consider unboxing it. Yes, there is. Yes. Okay. Now let's try making an error. Simple. What was it? Count mismatch. Just add another argument. Why is it yellow? Oh, it's. So it is. Wait, it is me yet. Okay, good. Type checking call argument count mismatch. Argument count mismatch function put s expects one argument, but two were given, and I need to put parentheses around s. Branching, because this yellow color looks like make it look like a warning. Why did I open branching? Argument count mismatch. Expected argument. So was or where? Do I do where was? Or do I handle plurals properly? I mean, I don't want to handle plurals properly, because I don't know how to embed an expression into it. I don't know. I guess I'll leave this. So we have one argument count mismatch. We need argument type mismatch now. Incompatible argument types for function expected code. Yeah, quite a long one. And why do I always do this in Helix? Ink paste. Tip. Well, what underscore parenthesis. Okay, error for error, let's just copy it from here and using my mouse again, but I can't now. Still can use arrow keys though instead of HTKL home row. Incompatible argument types for function expression. Expected or good, I guess. Expected good. This will be. Oh, it's not. T enter. Expect. Yeah. Argument type from signature. What argument type? Okay, so expected argument type was better do this. Expected type. Just expected type and go type. This is type, and this is also type. Oh wow, this is getting long. Type checking call argument count mismatch. This is argument type mismatch. Now, yeah, name appropriately. Probably should argument type mismatch. Named source argument arg span is gonna be because it's a single argument, and span of the argument type in signature. Here expected because of this. Okay, good, I guess. Oh, and doc comment, of course, argument type mismatch. Okay, now let's copy paste this. Type mismatcher callback argument type mismatch. Argument type mismatch. Okay, now we can use this here. Actually, I should probably write it side by side. So metadata argument type mismatch type inference argument type mismatch. Can we please indent it all first? Indent. Okay, now I can write it actually. Self-expression as ref clone, then expected type signature arg inner code type arg type source is arg span source named source, and then arg span is, well, arg span source span, and then signature arg is, or signature span is signature arg span, yes, span source span, which also breaks if multiple files, unfortunately, but we'll work around this one day somehow. Expression expected. Can I remove inner here? I mean, I can put an asterisk to dereference it, but I think inner feels kind of better for some reason. Signature inner. Move a cursor here. Can't I move it? Oh, it is borrowed. I can actually do clone without dereferencing or innering. I can do clone here. Now it should work. Compile sh simple. Okay, let's go to simple. Actually use buffers for this one. Okay, this is argument count 1. Let's now change it to an argument type 1. Let's do this. I mean, this theoretically we can do this. We will be able to do this, but type checking shouldn't let us. Argument type mismatch. Incompatible argument types for function put as expected char pointer got s32. Add file. Expected because of this. Is this parenthesis? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why is the parenthesis included? No. If I do what? If I add another argument here, will be parenthesis included. And let me also pass the wrong one, the wrong type here. Okay, maybe so. Okay, expected because comma is included. Oh no, why? I mean, comma might be fine. Parser, expression, moders, I guess here. Oh wait, it's not here. Here it works just fine. Parser, function, signature. Parser, function, signature. Okay, here, for each argument, I have key name, parse, expect identifier. Identifier is just a span. Then colon and type is just our hash types. Parse. Wrap point type. Yeah, it should be just fine. And then I wrap span, and only after that I do stuff like this. How can I mess it up inside type parsing? I mean, this is amazing that I can mess it up. Well, not really that it's good, but it's still amazing. Numeric type size. Yeah, I mean I32 and char pointer both. Okay, so it is here. Parser wrap span after I do match operator. Self span from, which uses the current span. Yeah, that's a problem. No, I don't know how to fix it, actually. Like, if it doesn't match, then the token is still in the buffer. And since it is in the buffer, I use span of it instead of using my span, which is a problem. Higher type pointer. How can I fix it? And here I have parser. It's just postfix. So let's do let mute span equals parser span from start, which we will then mutate. It should be just an used variable, right? Yeah, right. And remove mute. Span equals parser span from. We really lose the span. Start. And yes, this is doing async atomic operations, but no choice here. I mean, it's pretty cheap, ARC counting. Our hash type and start. So spend new our hash type and spend. Okay, now it should work just fine. Like me not seeing it. Oh, you've got another plushie. By the way, what's up with timeouts? Wait, no out? I mean, yeah, sure, no output because no, you're not timed out yet. Okay. Oh, now I can't do basketball for some reason. Oh wait, I can. It's just the fact that Godot to another one. Ah, not fast enough. And oh, this lagged. Can be actually difficult. Nice. And I am not getting timed out because hard-coded, rigged. Okay, now it is taking spans properly. By the way, no space here. Wait, what? Why is there no space here? actually space B, simple. Yeah, I just didn't put a space here, but it seems like it works just fine now. And I'm still doing new Vims X instead of D, instead of Helix as D. And I still miss an integrated terminal. It would be so nice. Yes, git add me -m. So not much work. Okay, so this is what function call meta data. This is getting slow. This is going slow. Build up buffer only, or actually buffer close others, but for me it's buffer only. Buff only. Good old new Vim plugin, which I'm now in Helix. So yeah, return is left, then variable declaration, and assignment. I mean, assignment is done. Return and variable declaration is left. But I think I'm gonna end because I had a reason to stream earlier. Sorry. At least I got a channel to rate. Throw you into some Godot. Into birthday party. Hey, what? Okay, I guess we're ending now. Thanks everyone for coming and stopping by. Yeah. Thanks Ferron of Sigma, Zaka6, and Fiernex7. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name. Yeah, this looks fun. Anyway, I need to end. Yeah, bye. Bye.